Deadpool Wolverine. Now, Samuel, I know you saw because you were the first one that brought it to my attention when I woke up this morning.
Yeah, because I couldn't sleep, so I saw it when
yeah.
it dropped.
Yeah, Bug, I know you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've kind of dug into some of the stuff.
Because you're sort of you're halfway on it this one. Last time I checked, you're not.
Yeah,
totally
I'm in the mindset of I don't know if this is like, will this save the MCU thing?
Oh no,
I don't think that.
No.
I don't think that's it. I feel like that's just a way too big of a thing to give this movie.
Yeah,
I feel like at the end of the day, best case scenario, it'd just be a good movie.
All right, so let's give it a watch. And we will break it down as we go through. I know there are some Easter eggs people picked out. I saw them myself a little bit here and there. I've only seen it the one time, so maybe I'll have a different thought to say now. So let's get to it.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink.
There we go right away. This thing is everybody was kind of hypothesizing early on before we got any more real footage of this that they were going to have maybe one F-bomb in it, and that was going to be the R rating. No, this trailer is littered with it. It's all over the place.
They get with the blood at the towards the middle of the end of it. There's a lot of blood too. So
yep.
And then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
You see, I'm already smiling because that's just good. That is good. I give it that. That is good. Just to have him appear like that. And Hugh Jackman. Now, this is not the Wolverine we know. I think from the it's not Old Man Logan.
No, it's not. They make this pretty clear later on that this is multiverse Logan. He's from some other world where he fucked up and everybody died, kind of thing. And they're very, very clear that they're still leaning into this multiverse shit.
Yeah, it's not even the one from Days of Future Past where they reset the entire X-Men, Fox X-Men with that one. So this is an entirely different Wolverine as far as I know. Yep.
Lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws.
You can't not give Ryan Reynolds props for his comedy timing in this kind of stuff with Deadpool. He has it down, completely down, and he nails it every time. And it was perfect in the first one, okay in the second one. It looks like he's kind of got that first Deadpool movie vibe going on here with his timing and the jokes.
It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking...
What did that say?
Smile.
I saw the smile part. I want to see what it said under it. Hang on. Smile, wait for the flash.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a
didn't catch that. Yeah.
That's good.
I'm gonna take a deep breath through your fucking forehead. I suggest you reconsider.
I like that right there. That's because this is a Wolverine that has no shits to give, and also that's not going to kill him anyway.
Yeah, he's just like, dude, I hope you pull the trigger. It'd end my life. It'd be great.
Because we know even from his first outing as Wolverine in that very first X-Men Fox X-Men movie, he got shot in the head and it just boop right out because adamantium skeleton. It's not going to even penetrate the skull. And now this thing is going to be littered with Madonna song. So we are likely to get claimed for this. We'll do our best to transform it so I can fight it. But we'll do our best. Now, I do appreciate outfit.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever...
Outfit. All right, question. Do you think we get the mask? Because we've seen the mask on some of the promotional cups that have been out there. Do we get the mask or not?
It'll be in the movie. He won't be wearing
it on there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be in the movie, but it won't be in there for very long.
Okay. See, I think like Deadpool, they should just commit to it and have him wear it for a good 30
I
minutes.
agree, but
I think the thing is
not going to cover his face up.
I think the thing is with Deadpool, you get like two masks essentially because whenever he's not in the suit, you got to have him look like a wrinkled ball sack. And with Hugh Jackman, it's like, well, you take the mask off, it's Hugh Jackman. So,
I mean, even in the original Deadpool, right? Hugh Jackman's face was a mask.
Yeah, yeah. I think that because we're gonna get snippets of their brawl on that wasteland there in this now more than we got in the previous one. I think he'll probably put the mask on for maybe the final 30 minutes of the movie when they go do whatever they're going to do to stop whatever's going on. I think that's probably what's going to happen. That's what
it'll have to be long enough for them to justify putting it on the merch and however many action figures they're going to make out of this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Not my fucking problem. Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
See?
Yeah. So this is a failed Wolverine.
I'm very curious. Like, what's gonna be the story with that? Like, how did he lose that his world? This one.
Well, let's hope they make it worth it. And
I get the impression that maybe they'll give us more backstory. I hope you're right, Buck. But they could very well do the same shit that they did with Logan, where you understand that something bad happened in Westchester and that Charles was at the center of it, but they never explicitly tell you what led up to it, what caused it, what actually happened, and what the aftermath was, except that Charles and Logan are now fucking in hiding in Mexico.
Yeah, and like you could like theorize, obviously, that like, Charles lost his shit and the X-Men died as a result or whatever, but like, and even in the original Old Man Logan comic, you had Logan get tricked into slaughtering the entire X-Men, and that just led him on his path. I don't know if they're going to go a similar way, or if it's just going to be something like Logan wasn't able to stop whatever the thing was that annihilated his world and the X-Men.
Like with Charles, like we know in Logan that he can't control his powers anymore, the onset of like whatever the fuck. But we don't know that was actually the case at the time when the thing happened with whatever was left of the X-Men. Like they left that wide open. That could have been fucking Onslaught for all we know.
Yeah.
Spoilers, everybody. Onslaught is Professor X.
Yeah. well, Professor X with the evil of Magneto corrupting his soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, like, this is new Wolverine. Who knows what they're going to go with? Whether it's something like Wolverine caused the death of his world and X-Men, or if it's just one of those cases of he couldn't stop the big bad in time before everything went to hell. Who knows?
Given that I understand that Ryan Reynolds apparently went to bat for his script and all that shit and said, no, we have to have certain things and we're not changing those things. But you still have Disney Marvel. You still have studio influence to some degree. So I would be willing to bet that he failed as a white man to save everybody else. That's how that's going to go. I'm calling it now.
We'll see how that turns out.
We'll see. Hopefully it's interesting and not lame. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I'm kind of wondering, are they going to do are they going to give him like a gene to mourn over like they did in the Wolverine, where he was just like mourning the shit out of that for like,
I don't know,
90 minutes again?
I don't know. It depends. I guess it depends on the
events
of his world.
You know what would be nice? If they just changed it up. Just be like, hey, look, instead of Jean, how about just Storm? Do that thing we did in that deleted scene of Days of Future Past where Storm and Wolverine were a thing. Like, that was more interesting.
Yeah, for all we know, this could be the Wolverine that stopped after X-Men 3. Where they didn't do Days of Future Past to fix everything of that timeline. This could be that.
That was literally the Wolverine.
No, yeah, but you know what I mean. That could be this at this point. So, or even before going to the Wolverine.
that would kind of make sense because the deleted scene for that did have him get a suit and with the mask that never went anywhere.
So it could be.
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Now, what I want to get a better shot of Lib. I was here like right here. This is very aligned now. Well, all right, I'll wait for a better shot of it when we get a look at his claws. I'll wait for a better shot. There it was. There it was. There.
That's a good. That's a good shot.
Yes, it is a good shot. It's not playing balls. There we go. Hang on.
There we go. Balls.
Now, what I do like here is that, because remember, Fox X-Men Wolverine, they didn't go with the surgical attachment that allows the claws not to have to rip his skin open every time. And now here's the classic coming through the portal there. Now, we see him not have the beginning. I'm going to assume they do this when they go to the TVA with him. That's all I can assume. But
it is nice to see, though. Yes. It is nice to see because, like, he never wore. I mean, I guess he wore the gloves with like the black jumpsuit and shit, but most of the time he was in a jacket and jeans for those movies. So,
yeah. Well, what do you expect us to wear? Yellow spandex?
You know what? It was 2000. It was still kind of funny. But you know, it is nice to see that they actually included those. I don't even know what you actually call them, but yeah, I
don't know. I just always I know that they were there to avoid the constant pain of tearing through his hand coming out every time. But yeah, so
right. Well, they made a
point there.
They made a point of pointing that out in the old X-Men movies too, though. It's just like, it hurts every time it comes out, and they'd show a few close-ups of it tearing the skin every time, kind of thing. So it's like it wasn't that they didn't address that. They just didn't,
they just didn't do this.
Fix it.
Yeah, even down the line with multiple movies, they didn't do it, and that's why I appreciate seeing this. This is that classic little bit of Wolverine physical lore to have the little attachments that allowed them to come out and not instead of come out from the top of his back of his wrist instead of between the fingers. And of course, then this shot is glorious.
Yeah, it's glorious that we're seeing Wolverine give Deadpool circumcision.
I mean, it's circumcision. He's getting full.
That's a full sex change, brother.
Yeah, he is.
He just got a new vagina.
Yeah, so that shows you that this fight is probably be the highlight of the movie, where they go at each other. It's just probably going to be over the top, mutilation after mutilation after mutilation, and we know that Jackman and Reynolds got a kick out of doing it, so it should be good. It should be good. All right, so let's keep going. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is going to be. Yeah, this is going to be that shot too. It's very gay.
Derby hugging you from behind.
Oh yeah, the memes are going to fly now. I suspect the memes, now that we've mentioned it, anybody watching, is going to happen. But that's what I'm saying.
I guarantee there's going to be a joke about unloading here.
Yeah, I think Ryan Reynolds actually already made that joke somewhere. I believe he's already joking about this particular screenshot. Anyway, so that's what I'm saying. This fight is probably going to be really good, and it's going to be the highlight of the movie.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
July. All right, what do you want to talk about?
No, not yet. It's not.
Okay.
It's not in the frame yet.
Okay.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
All right, there it is. Oh no, that's his family picture. Okay, I wasn't sure what that was when I saw it the first time.
Pause it right there.
Wait, go back. Okay. Come on, work. There we go. All right,
look at the court. Liefeld's feet.
Liefeld's. Yeah.
Oh, ha.
He can't draw feet.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Anybody who's followed comics long enough knows that Rob Liefeld has certain. Let's just say
he can draw pouches, but he cannot draw feet for the life of him.
Yeah, he can do certain things Liefeld can't do.
As the creator of Deadpool,
yeah. But
am I the only one here who is? I'm happy to see the sleeves look, but without the epaulets, it kind of feels like it's a half a costume.
Mm-hmm. Now here's where it would have been good.
The shoulder pads of the full suit. That's the thing.
And here's what I'm saying. This would be the moment where he should be in the mask right here.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's one of those like Marvel trailer mishaps
where they're gonna switch it out for the real thing.
Yeah, I mean they did it for Infinity War where they had like Hulk running along
instead of Hulkbuster. And
so
we
maybe
know
this
what
is
they
probably
did.
where it is because like I would bet this would be the moment.
This looks like they're coming up. This is the walk towards your enemy here that you're about to finally face off against for the final time. So
yes, so this scene will probably happen, but he'll be wearing the mask and the whole.
I feel like you're right about that, Bug. I feel like this is a fake out, like you said with Infinity War and with Spider-Man No Way Home, where they hid the other two Spider-Mans, which was the worst kept secret.
The Brazil trailer let that snippet of Lizard getting punched by an invisible foot.
Yeah. So I feel as though this would be the moment where he's wearing the mask, and it would be worth it then to have them walking like that. And that if he's wearing the mask, you can forgive the missing shoulder pads. I think if he's wearing the mask.
Yeah. I mean, I could forgive a lot, even if he comes out looking like this in the film. That's not. It's just as somebody who grew up reading this stuff, like a lot of you guys did. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, it just seems incomplete without the shoulder pads. Is all.
Yeah.
All I'm seeing like 3 figures Hasbro's gonna make out of this because they'll be like, here's the one with the sleeves, here's the one without the sleeves, here's the one with the mask. Fuck you, you gotta pay us $60.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man.
And pausing just to get out of the claim. Hopefully, we're transforming because F Madonna's music. Okay.
Soaking wet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually impressed. I know that some of that suit is probably doing a lot of work there. I'm actually impressed that Jackman's actually in as good a shape as he is for this.
Oh yeah. And considering he had to stop and then start again because of the
what was it, the strikes?
Yeah. That is the second time in 24 hours I couldn't grab the word strike for some reason. God damn. I'm losing it. I'm done. It's over. Yeah. There's a really good shot of the
he's not a young man anymore. This is pretty hard to do.
No.
So yeah.
So props to Hugh Jackman. I got no problem with Hugh Jackman. None at all.
Oh no, he's cool.
Yeah, and here's a really good shot of the claws coming out. I dig that. I really do dig that, man. I really like it.
Yeah. And the scraping of the scraping of the blades against the sheaths, that's so fucking sexy.
Snickety snick.
I'm a little turgid.
What?
I said I'm a little turgid.
Yeah. All right, now here's the thing. Everybody's talking about this chick right here.
Oh, that's
Sandra Nova.
Oh yeah, that's Xavier's crazy ass sister.
Now that is something I don't know much about. That's a bit of X-Men lore I don't really know about. So
that's a character I don't know at all.
Yeah, from my knowledge, she's like she's meant to be like the exact opposite of Charles. Like she straight up hates mutants or something like that. And usually, at least from the book I read, she was teaming up with a lot of like anti-mutant people like Trask and Sentinel stuff.
Okay.
Now I don't know what the main deal is with this, but
I'm trying to say that she's coming out of a chair there. Looks like there's a chair right behind her.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they just made that be like Charles's chair, and it's like whatever world she came from, she like straight up murdered Charles.
Yeah, or they've got another version of Cerebro inside Ant-Man's skull there or some shit. But have you guys ever noticed? I'm sure somebody out there has. How all of Charles's relatives are either bastards or batshit crazy or both.
I mean,
right.
I mean,
Juggernaut is
well, yeah. Even though that's a stepbrother, he's still nuts. You got Legion, who's nuts.
Who's
Which, funnily enough, his son is the only one that gets to keep hair.
Yeah.
That bald gene's
No, Kane Marco's got hair. He's a ginger.
Kane Marco's not blood related though.
I thought he was his half brother, not his stepbrother.
Only Legion gets to keep his hair.
All right. That's good choreography right there.
Oh.
That's good choreography. And we're going to talk about choreography later in another topic. So that I respect the choreography here.
Boys are so silly.
Pausing. All right, there's the
okay. Here's all right. So
look. Now there's Lady Deathstrike. There's Lady Deathstrike right there.
With the accurate like fucking cap.
Kelly who? Kelly.
Is that Kelly who?
I think
hope
it's Kelly
it is.
who.
Man, I had a crush on her.
It would have to be because they got the actual actor for Pyro.
Yeah.
And then there's Azazel on the other side.
Yeah, there's Azazel. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the same guy, but you know.
Did you guys ever see that Cole movie with Kevin Sorbo?
Yeah. Cold Conquer.
Yeah. So Kelly who plays the sorceress in that, and there's a bit where she's like rolling around or mounting or something like that, and if you go frame by frame, you can see all the goods.
Oh, I've seen her goods. Goods. She was fit back in the days.
I had the biggest crush on that woman for a long time when she got hired
ninjas,
for X2.
Surf ninjas.
So I wonder if they're going to go with though, because they're retconning shit, and they're integrating stuff here. I wonder if they're going to go with the actual Lady Deathstrike origin. She's not a mutant; she's a cyborg with alien tech.
I wouldn't be surprised because I think this is the best time to do it. Like you can throw in these, you can bring back these actors and have them in more comic accurate, or at least semi close to comic accurate designs, and it would fit because it's just multiverse. From what it seems like,
curious,
what it seems like from this place, I think this is that junkyard area from Loki where they just throw everything away. And
they are going there. We know they're going to go there. We've seen in the previous trailer. Yeah.
So I think that's where I feel like this might be where the main story takes place. It's like all of these like tossed away characters from different worlds thrown in, allows you so much stuff to use.
Well, still, and we see this here. This movie is going to be a cameo fest. We know this. It's going to be left. Once you get past, I think, the first act, it's going to be cameos left and right. People bouncing in and out, either dying or just saying hi and disappearing. And it'll be interesting to see how they handle it all from all the variations of the Marvel movies throughout the past 20 years.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence.
Well, all right. I want something about that. I want to look. Oh, what that's here.
What, the dog?
No. Here, I wanted to try and see if I thought I saw something here.
Okay,
no,
if I recall correctly, I think those are Hydra bikes from First Avenger.
Yeah, those look like Hydra bikes. Yeah, you're right. I thought I recognized that person, but I don't.
I think it's the same guy from the other trailer that people thought was a Doctor Doom thing.
Oh, yep. You're probably right.
Who knows if you live or die?
Now, I've heard some people taking issue with this, but if she's the big bad and she's an Xavier, then that's not out of line.
Yeah, also I legit do not remember what the fuck her power set was. I just know she's meant to make Xavier go, uh-oh.
I mean, if it's telekinesis, then there's nothing wrong with her whipping him around like a rag doll.
Wait,
because
even if it's telepathy, there's nothing wrong with that. Like you go back to the first X-Men, and it's like Charles Xavier can't move shit around with his mind. What he can do is take control of other minds and make those people's bodies move through their own minds. So like it's not out of he could absolutely do what she's doing.
He also threatened Logan by saying, "Look, if you keep smoking, I'm gonna make you think you're a 9-year-old schoolgirl and have Jean braid your hair."
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see how they handle her as a character, as the villain. If it's just straight up psycho bitch or psycho Karen, we'll just have to wait and see.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah!
There's your Doctor Strange reference.
Huh?
There's your Doctor Strange reference.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange portal, yay.
Yeah, so there you go. Deadpool Wolverine, July. Now, I've talked about this on previous discussions when we talked about the teaser trailer. First two Deadpool movies. First one made on a very small budget, made just over $700 million. Second one, slightly higher. I think it was $115 or $150 million budget. Made a little bit more. So the first two movies broke $700 million, made profit. First one, a lot of profit. Second one, decent profit. We don't know what the budget is for this yet. It is a Disney product, a Disney MCU product, which means likely to be minimum $200 million. It is not out of the realm of possibility, considering what the first Deadpool films did for it to break $700 million. But the question is, what will be its break-even point? If this thing is between the marketing campaign that we're about to get blitzed with over the next 3 months for this thing.
So what we would say this is like a maybe 300 mil.
It's got to be somewhere between 250 and 300 million when you put everything together.
Right. I would think. I feel like at best it's going to break even because there's that curiosity.
That's the break-even point, though. You brought it up right now. With that budget, break even is what the original the first two movies made. So this doesn't make $1 billion. Do we think this makes $1 billion?
No. I'm not gonna go there because I just don't think it'll make it that far. Even if you have, maybe if it has really good word of mouth, but like the biggest thing this has is
rewatchability. That's the thing. Will people go back and see this over and over again?
Yeah, because the biggest thing this has is that curiosity of like, okay, the first official, R-rated Marvel product, and it's Deadpool and Wolverine, all that stuff. It's like, okay, you're like, what's this going to be all about? So people are going to go try to see it, see what happens, and if things go well, you might get some good word of mouth, and people might go see it again. Who knows?
Here's the thing.
And that's about it.
Here's the though. There's one more little bit to this that I wanted to say after we talk about how much, because you just brought up the point, R-rated. And this is why besides all the F-bombs, this is again why it's R-rated here.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even force bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes. I can't.
There you go. It's the outlier. We talk about these outliers all the time. You mentioned Guardians. That was an outlier because that was a holdover from Phase 3. You talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. That was a Sony production. That wasn't really an MCU production. This is another outlier. MCU is still dead. It's not saved. It's not going to get better. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.